Hi there, this is Timothy West, and this is a short video on how to prepare videos for YouTube. And what specifically I'm talking about here is how to prepare them for SEO, or search engine optimization. A number of my clients have been taking my advice from previous blog posts where I recommended improving or increasing the number of credible backlinks back to your website. Those are links from other websites going back and pointing back to your website. So we're going to take an example of a YouTube channel that I manage for Melissa, and I'll just take a peek at one of her past videos, and so this will give you an example of the sort of things that you can do with YouTube, and how this is going to affect or have a positive impact on your website and your website search engine optimization. We'll take an example here of a video, and what we'll do here is the first thing you're going to notice is the titling. The titling is very important. So for example, for Melissa, obviously she's melissawest.com, and she also owns drwest.ca, but the primary domain is melissawest.com. You'll notice that in the title her name exists, the number of the episode exists, and the specific wording about what the video is about exists in here as well. So the title is very important. What you don't want to make sure what you want to make sure you don't do is have things like the .mp4 or .wmv or anything like that. Anything that doesn't look professional for the titling, just get rid of it, retitle it. I know that when we shoot videos, sometimes the videos themselves are named for local viewing and for localized information and filing systems, but when you upload it to YouTube, make sure that title is really clear and succinct. Now we're going to get into the actual information as well, and you will notice that we have primarily three areas that you're going to look at. The first, of course, is the the first was, in fact, was the title. The second is the description, and the third are the tags. The description is really important. Again, it should be written for human beings. I know that in the past people used to write them and just fill them up with lots and lots of keywords and hope for the best, but Google really likes to see that things are written for people, and I'll just expand on this a little bit. You can see there's quite a bit of text in here. Don't be skimping out on the text. If you want to put 2, 3, 4, 5 paragraphs in there, that would be terrific. However, the most important part of the description, I think, because of talking about backlinks and search engine optimization, is to make sure that the first line is the website. Now, the website URL is http://www. So make sure you've got that http:// at the front. The third and final part about the website optimization that you can do through YouTube is to make sure you have tags. Tags are usually comma delineated when you start, so you would type in the word, for example, we would type in the word yoga and then comma, yoga routine for beginners, yoga for beginners, and you can see obviously that this particular web video was given primarily is for people who are searching for yoga for beginners, and as such you'll see that all those codes are set up for that, and of course you'll see her name in there as well. It's actually also a good idea, I didn't on this one, but it would be a good idea to have one comma and then the website www.melissawest.com, for example. Moving through, one of the other things with regards to the YouTube video, they have changed things up a little bit. I would say that the video thumbnail, pick the one that's most appropriate. They only give you 3 to choose from, but pick one that that makes a little bit of sense. The map location, I haven't been doing a lot of this, but this seems to be much more important for if there was language issues and things of that nature. So I was put down that where we shoot, which is Ajax, Ontario. 3D video, again, not particularly interested in that myself. I actually don't even like 3D video. It makes me ill just watching it, so I'm not sure how long that's gonna last. It seems like a bit of a fad, but we shall see. The last thing to talk about is, where do you get these yoga video tags, for example, or for your website? Where do you find out where to use these tags? There are a couple of ways of doing it. In fact, there's a whole bunch of ways of doing it. One is to actually utilize Google's keyword research tool. You can just Google that. I may do a video on that at some point in the future, and that would actually end up with the tools that are available. It'll just help you discern or figure out which keywords to utilize, which are being utilized or being searched the most. Another one would be to use something like SEM Rush, which is a pay-for tool that will help you decipher what videos to what keywords to use. And the last way to do it actually is just to go right up into YouTube here and type in, like, so for example, you were interested in yoga, say yoga for beginners is what you were interested in doing, and then just take a quick peek and see, who's on page 1. Are there any people on page 1 that are doing similar for lack of better words, they're in a similar vein of the industry. I wouldn't copy them exactly, but I would certainly take a look. You notice I think it looks like we're on page 2 for one of her beginner videos. But for example, if I wanted to be right at the very top, I'd go right to the very top one and just take a look and see how did they get there. Now, of course, make sure when you do that, you don't click on the ads. You click on the very first one here. And for example, weight loss, yoga for beginners. You could take a look at the video, and then you'll notice that when you click on show more that the the tags are actually located below. Now, sometimes the videos are at the top of page 1 in YouTube, not because they're the most relevant, but because they were there since this one here was in May of 2010, and some of them you'll find are quite old. 3 years ago, but this one here, for example, is 60 minutes 6 months ago. That's pretty amazing. And the other, of course, indicator are the number of views. So if you've got a particular video that has hundreds of thousands of views, that's also going to be relevant and get to the top of the list. Anywho, just thought I'd share all that with you. If you have any other questions, or if you have a question about internet marketing and how to do a better rank for SEO, please don't hesitate to send me an email, and I will do a short video. Very, very much thankful for all the comments that you've left on my blog, and appreciate sharing of the videos and the information.